So many people right now are struggling, many industries, um, having a lot of up and downs. Um, a lot of people are getting laid off. So I've been seeing a common theme with some clients who are looking at other ways to monetize and utilize their experience because they can't keep growing in that same industry or in the same position or in the with their employer. So what we've been doing is exploring ways that they can utilize everything that they've done up to this point and actually work for themselves. That the industry right now, working for yourself, especially with digitally, virtually, remotely, is booming. That's something that it's not going away right now. It's not suffering as much as other industries are, and you can almost take almost any experience and utilize it to create a successful business for yourself, to work for yourself and market it online. And it's huge. It doesn't matter what industry you're in. Um, there's always a way that you can pivot and utilize the experience to in your industry, even if the industry is something that's not thriving right now for you, that experience that you have is still valid and valuable, and you can pivot it in a way that you can start a business for yourself and grow it solely online. Um, so many people are doing that right now. The ones that are actually taking it seriously are doing very well. This is something that is a booming industry, and you can grow within it very, I'm not going to say easily because it does take work. It takes marketing, it takes branding, it takes step-by-step process to actually be successful in it, but it's very viable, it's very possible, it's very doable, it's very tangible. And obviously, initially, it just takes a little bit of belief in yourself that you can do it. I think the jump, and I can speak from experience, the jump from working for somebody else to working for yourself initially can feel a little bit scary because you have this level of comfort in the familiar, weekly or biweekly paycheck, benefits, whatever it is that you have from your employer, that initially you don't have when you start working for yourself. And sometimes when you've been working for somebody else for so long, that can be like extremely scary to do initially. But that's only a very temporary feeling, because once you actually start working for yourself and you see that you can create something even better than you had when you were working for somebody else, that goes away. But you have to initially be okay with doing it afraid, okay with being scared, okay with not knowing everything, okay with seeking guidance and assistance and help to get you there. Like anything else, any transition, it's not necessarily easy, but something like this, especially right now, especially with the way that everything is going, could literally save your life, financially, emotionally, mentally. Because relying on a very shaky system is extremely stressful. It's extremely anxiety inducing. You don't know what's going to happen from day to day. When you're working for yourself, you are, creating this experience for yourself, and it's something that nobody can take away from you, no matter what happens, right? So there is a learning curve. You have to be willing to learn, be willing to be okay with just taking things slowly initially to try to figure it all out. But once you do, I mean, it's night and day. And then you don't have to worry about what somebody else can pull from you. It's what you are going to be doing for yourself. And like I said, this can apply to any industry. It doesn't matter what it is, whether you work at a restaurant, whether you work in a hospital, event planning, ECE, it doesn't matter what your industry is. If you have worked or if you have experience, if you have wisdom, if you have awareness, if you have knowledge, if you have education, all of this can be utilized for you to create a business that is thriving within your industry. And it's not just because it didn't work when you were working for somebody else. It's okay to be afraid, initially. It's okay to be a little bit, shaky about something. If you've never had your own business before, or if you've had your own business and it didn't do well, it's natural to feel that way. But it's something that right now is doing very well, like digital business, virtual business, remote business. Any industry could thrive in that category. So I really encourage you not to, don't let fear stop you, basically. If you are in a position right now where, things have changed a lot and you don't know what's going to happen next, you're basically waiting to see if your employer is going to keep you on, or are they going to take you back, or you're looking for another job and things aren't looking good. This is an option that can probably really help you and change your entire life if you dedicate yourself to it and invest in yourself a little bit and learn and pivot. It will be extremely lucrative and beneficial, and it may just change your life.